Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch on Papua New Guinea versus Wales in the Rugby League World Cup. Hopefully been an entertaining game, but there is something that is riding on the line. Wales have to win by 22 points or more to go through. If they don't, they are out. And then we'll wait and see how, and then Papua New Guinea will be going through, if they're in that case. And I'll give you the lineups in a minute, folks.
Never mind the odds, look at the history. He's inspired one or two. Great upsets down the year. Is this going to go down in his after dinner speaking annals? The night the Welsh beat Papua New Guinea by that magic 22 points. We shall see.
Here is your lineup for both Papua New Guinea and Wales, folks.
Tall order. And we pause for a moment for the two anthems here as well tonight.
Guys, put your questions in the chat, and also let me know in the poll who you think is going to win, Wales or Papua New Guinea, folks. You know, have you heard that? Oh, you might have heard this, that the national team for football for Wales looks like they want to change their name. They don't want to be known as Wales. They want to be known as basically the Welsh word for Wales. Yeah, which I think's not which I think is going to be a bit stupid, because what you're not going to expect everyone to want to say that. You got to think only Welsh people are going to be saying that. Everyone else is going to refer them as Wales. They're considering doing it after the World Cup. Oh, okay. Why would they want to call them? Yeah. But even if they do change the name, I'm still going to refer them as Wales.
Well, they're up against a very good side.
She's shagging cunts. Oh, hopefully Reece Martin's gonna literally kick like 20 or 30 points and literally destroy Wales. Yeah. And then when the start of the season happens, Sheffield Eagles will get promoted. But we're getting there with the calibre of players that we've got. I used to live near Sheffield for 5 years. I used to go there literally every day. Because Sheffield Eagles didn't have a ground back then. They literally played on a rugby pitch that was owned by a school. Because they literally had nowhere to go.
And this is the way they are lining up tonight. Just to remind you, Papua New Guinea, first of all, they rest a few tonight. PNG on the bench, Wessa,
Oh, I'll go on 10. Go down a bit too. Oh, you're saying he's chucking it down with rain? In Donny? I got respect for that stadium. That's where Sheffield Eagles played for one season when our stadium was getting built.
Wales, Will Evans and Robbie Lloyd return to the starting lineup. Ollie Olds has recovered from a shoulder injury.
Except that was the season before I was still living down here.
Kyle Evans has been catching the eye with that terrific performance.
Boas, what a name!
In the last outing against Tonga. Referee tonight is Jared Sutton. Judge judges Belinda
Wow.
Sharp and James Child, and our video referee should.
There's a lot of brothers in football, but that's the first ones I've heard in rugby league which are brothers.
He's prepared his side as best he can. The glasses are on. The fingers will be flicking against the screen if it gets tense and nervous. Can his team deliver?
The only brothers that I know in rugby league playing rugby union play for Sale, and it's the Curry brothers, Tom and Ben.
22 defeats.
They're not that good, but they can try their best.
To absolutely guarantee their place in the quarterfinals.
And fucking get fit, George Ford, without you kicking with shite.
Really proud of what he's been doing. Just a handful of games with Wakefield after switching from rugby union. He played here at this ground at Doncaster Rugby.
That's the guy that played for Leeds.
By Wakefield, couple of games for them, or a handful.
The guy looks like he's in his 40s.
And a real World Cup to remember. 13 seconds of one game together. Players on the pitch, fans in the stands, recognising this anti-discriminatory moment. Well, the last time these two sides met, Papua New Guinea won by...
The game is underway. Papua New Guinea versus Wales, and hopefully Wales get battered, folks.
35 degrees of heat and 98% humidity. How do they go on a wet Monday night in Doncaster? Well, the next 80 minutes will tell us that. Jonathan Davis.
And I will not say the club's name because I always want to prefer him as their original name, which is Leeds Centurions. We do not call them their other name because it's a disgrace. Keep the name original. I believe you should never name change. Rugby, take a leaf out of football's book. Do you never see a football club rebrand their name? Because it would literally get everyone literally protesting. You won't see Man United getting rebranded. You won't see Liverpool getting rebranded. So what thinks they're special to get rebranded in rugby clubs? Yeah, because I know in rugby union they're not allowed to do it. You got to keep the name you were given, and you can't change it. The only time in rugby union that's happened is when London Wasps, because they weren't based in London, had to take the London out of the name.
We will be playing in Super League next year, of course, with the Lee Leopards. Emmanuel Wayne drives it in. And Edwin Apapi.
The only time I watch rugby union is if Sale are live, and that is it. That's the only time I actually watch it.
Under pressure, right from the start. A dummy half goes Alec. Slow play the ball. Ships it out to Laban. Going wider right. Johnston helps it on his way. And then there's the handling error from the PNG side this time.
I watched Sale play Saracens, and we actually played quite well, but ended up getting battered in the end.
You're going to watch this Alex Johnson, so Sydney, class player.
And I think that's one of the things that Wales needs to do, needs to hurry Papua New Guinea. Try and encourage him to play an offload game, and actually, in these conditions, that'll play straight into their hands.
So Wales with a chance to bring it out. Matty Fossard at dummy half.
Yeah.
Mastermind of,
Except at the moment in rugby union, we're having a lot of issues.
Williams out of dummy half. With his dash, he's the one of only
because you got Wasps going into administration, but that's due to their owners, not the club. It's the owners who have put them in debt, and it's also due to the owners of Worcester Warriors. So it's not. So I'm not really blaming Rugby for that. I'm just blaming the people that have gone and bought and thinking that they can do a job, and it turns out they can't. They should do in rugby what they do in football. You have to go through a test to see if you're capable of sustaining the football club long term.
Now, this is all about the conditions and where you play the game. You know, force the errors in the opposition 20, put pressure on them.
Because we already know there'll be one club that will never have any issue, and that'll be Saracens, because they're full of money.
It is very, very wet. The rain began to pour down about 40 minutes ago.
And Scotland lost to Australia at the weekend.
So the Guineans just happy to keep possession here.
Scotland's rugby union side lost to Australia.
Maybe. That's good offloading though. Nixon put on this left-hand side. Here's Olam. Olam trying to shake up the
But only by 1 point.
looking for support inside. The ball's gone to ground. It's a slip and a
But by what? They what?
How many knock-ons there? At least a couple. Wales get head and feet at the scrum.
I'm not sure that
Yeah.
the tactics by Papua New Guinea,
Yeah.
the
And it-
conditions aren't
yeah.
conducive to moving the ball. Yes, they did create space, but you've got to stay on the island, you've got to get your nose down and not go for the miracle offload.
My favourite ever player in rugby union plays for South Africa because I just think he's a talent. Played in rugby union and literally was voted like player of the year in rugby union for like 3 years straight. Because he was like a 50 quick, he's amazing. The guy was a whippet. He was like, I wouldn't put him on the same I wouldn't put him in the same bracket, but he had, like you say, Rob Burrows is that good at being young and quick. So was he. But he just always used to take two on doing things. He would get caught out eventually.
They'll be playing against one of these two opponents. There's no way the Cook Islands can qualify after that absolute trampling by Tonga yesterday. So it will be either or of these two. And maybe an advantage in
Yeah.
before that match even starts, because there's another set of 6 here, because whoever
Bafta Clerk's now playing in Japan.
takes 4 days to recover before they face
That's a
India.
big advantage for England.
I think it's one of the reasons.
And it's very, and that's unusual because I didn't even know Japan did rugby.
With the charge, Fossard waits at dummy half again.
Yeah.
He's played. Wales have to score points here tonight. Ollie Olds goes left. This is Akins. He's got a bit of whiz, bang and flash about him, but not on that occasion. It's back with Olds again towards the middle. Antrobus with a driving effort.
He's run hard, isn't he? All tournament, Antrobus.
Fossard again. Back with Olds. Olds now. Little step again by Ralph.
How are you
Ralph.
doing?
Well, they're in territory, but they're run out of tackles. There's only one.
Guys, put your question in the chat, like, sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
To try and make something with that kick to the in goal, but he's just overcooked it, and Papua New Guinea get it with a 7-tackle restart on the 20.
That'll be very frustrating for John Key and the Welsh players, purely because
And Reece Martin, you're gonna have no chance against England because England
too much on it.
are untouchable. Because we're scoring tries for fun.
Roderick Tye. Only made his debut against Tonga in the first
Especially if you come up against Dom Youngs.
appearance. He scored 2 in 2. So
That guy's on fire.
enjoying himself at Rugby League World Cup 2021, despite the fact that it's 2022. Should have been last year, of course.
It'll-
For the dreaded COVID.
And if you definitely want to see how that youngster does, this will literally show where he could be for the future. Because we've got some good youngsters in that team.
Halfway, reset.
Labour drops it back in for
Or in better terms, we've got a mixture of youth and young and experienced.
back on the inside for Albert. Albert posts
But
it left.
but everybody would say we're expected to score 94 points against a Greece side.
Just keeping it alive. The Welsh had to do well to recover there. They're under pressure. On their own line. Ipape again. Ipape sees a gap, goes for it. Just about a foot short of where he wants to be. Albert now. Here's Labour. Labour.
Oh, what a try! What a try! Papua New Guinea are in front, folks. And it might just stay that way.
Guinea get the start they want with an early try.
And that's the threat that Papua New Guinea's halves often
Unlucky.
they've set up really good
Shitty ass Wales.
outside them. There were a number of different waves they were on with big runners about to find those lines. But when you've got a player like Labit, and we've seen it on a number of occasions throughout this tournament, he does have the ability to put the foot down and take the line on.
What an offload that is. You know, another offload. Take a bit of time to organise defence and just a mismatch. You know, it just the outside man I think always gets up too early. It creates the gap on the side of Antrobus, and a good halfback always takes that. Just a natural gap opened up.
And that's one of the benefits of having a player like Reece Martin outside you. You know the defenders are going to have to deal with him. You switch off for 1 second, you get upstream, Labit gets in behind.
Yeah, I think Oliver Owes there made the call for Labor. Just went up early, gap was there.
You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You don't get off the line, he's going to run over top of you. You get off the line too much, and you open the door.
There's a lot of rocks and hard places in that Papua New Guinean side as well, isn't there?
Boulders.
They do hit.
Here's Martin, steps back, a prodigious goal kicker, slides it through, and Papua New Guinea up and running 6 points to nil.
6-0 Papua New Guinea, folks, against Wales.
Armchair, Wales now need 28 points and not concede again. He's a nice looking player, isn't he, Kyle Labour? He did have a spell at the Cowboys, but he's playing in Townsville at the moment for the Black Hawks, not the Cowboys.
Me and you.
He's a youth worker back home. Bands here, keeping us entertained. Everybody on the field has been keeping us entertained.
Oh, is it at Doncaster?
In a few minutes as well. Oh, there's the restart. That yeah, it's all the way full.
That's good play as well with
Clever,
Johnson.
clever that, wasn't it?
He just put his foot behind the...
I bet Papua New Guinea players are not used to be playing in these conditions.
The ball goes out on the full. It's a penalty from a kick-off, and if a player puts his foot behind the ball, and there you see Alex Johnson doing just that. In fact, I think it was that anyway, wasn't it? It was that anyway.
Rev, can you call the game off? It's bad weather.
A fine touch. The tap restart has Reece Martin with that initial carry. Ipapi at dummy half. Now
It looks all right at the moment.
tearing a bit of a hole in that Welsh defence, but they recover. Antrobus.
Oh, now it's kicking off.
Down. The rain is teeming down.
Now it's coming down.
Alec pushing in. Another set of 6. And that far from the line. That spells danger.
You should.
Danger siren from the
Rugby League, you should have come and done the actual tournament down south. You might not have had a single drop of rain.
with plenty of tackles in the bag. Back it comes for Laban. Driven in.
Both we haven't got a lot of big stadiums to play games like down here.
Defenders dancing around him. This is Ipapi. Ipapi, Lamb, short pass. Nixon put the second rower. Dragged to the ground. Welsh defenders scrambling around at the moment. Ipapi will try a bit of more magic here. Throwing it out. Back to Alec again. Alec, just robust and challenging.
Here we go. We got 19 votes. Who do you think is going to win? Papua New Guinea 95, Wales 5.
And Nixon Pot is there to score.
And it's a try, folks, for Papua New Guinea again.
But Papua New Guinea are looking to entertain here ahead of that big match against England.
Wales are getting absolutely smashed.
Quite interesting there. They're choosing to hit the lead run.
Wales are getting smashed.
That'll pay dividends when they come to the back end of the
And it's
line,
been.
and the defences keep to stay in. But they're on. There's just a one-on-one mess on the line. But I tell you what, this man gets some punch.
I have to continue streaming because I'll end up getting something. I got big views last time Papua New Guinea played, so I'm actually on the right, picked the right team.
Very powerful.
I got literally 7.5k views for the last time these played.
I think he's on the half back there. Just runs over the top of him. But unfortunately for Wales, under pressure, and they're getting quick play the balls in by PNG.
Could it be for the type of thing you do when you take an image? A PNG? That's what it's called. Because you can get that when you take images on a computer. Yes, I know. Wow, they don't go together. Those grades don't even go together. Hey, I can see where you're coming
He
from.
realised that he had putt on his left-hand side. He knows how dynamic He is next to the try line, and it was just a nice, flat, little touch of a pass. Too big, too strong.
So Reece
Oh.
Martin settling himself in.
Oh, I thought you were about to say my other favourite, potato and gravy.
He's kicked in these kind of conditions many, many times.
Because they're my favourite things to put together, potato and gravy.
This won't be a problem.
Oh,
Walk back and focus on the ball.
I know that would be weird, but I'm also a big...
Sweep of the foot makes it
I love pomegranate juice.
and Papua New Guinea lead by 12 points.
Yeah, I won't eat the fruit, but I'll always have the juice from the fruit.
Stages, Jonathan, how do Wales lift themselves here now?
Well, discipline is one thing. Unfortunately, they've got to get up and be a bit more aggressive in the tackle because what's
Or you can have dragon fruit.
Players, whenever they hit the tackle, post tackle, they are getting yards and yards, and it's so difficult when you're on the back foot and there's a quick
Monkey
ball.
fruit?
Yeah, they need to figure out of dominating the tackle. At the moment, they're lying on top of the player's on his front.
Yeah.
And that's giving the back-to-back set. But they need to somehow turn him onto his back and let the referee say dominant tackle. That's the way to slow him
Banana.
Well, Papua New Guinea and Rugby League, they are fanatics in Papua New Guinea, aren't they? They absolutely love the sport.
Goes, where's the match? The match is on
That it is
BBC, I think it's BBC 2,
in Papua New Guinea.
but if you haven't got that, then iPlayer.
Say that this is probably
I know,
the
and
best, if not the best.
but good morning fans, good morning,
They've ever assembled.
wherever you are.
They started with the PNG Hunters, didn't they?
I'm glad you are here to be able to let people who can't watch the game be able to know what's going on. And it's 12-0 to Papua New Guinea, so you're in the good stead.
the best Papua New Guinean team.
And good luck playing
More well-balanced and more
me and my mates Team England, because you're going to need it.
levels to the Papua New Guinean game now. I think we'll only go to strength to strength.
Labour with a kick. Left footed downfield.
Is it the guy with the drum?
Oh, the bounce. Straight out of play. Straight out of play.
Please say it's the guy with the drum. I say, there's a guy with a bongo drum in the crowd. Legend.
You know, humidity is ridiculous, and then when they come abroad, they didn't turn up. Now this side, with all the experience of the players are currently having, they go.
I was having to wait because I think I'm a bit behind you.
You played a defeat.
Oh, where's the coach with his big massive beanie hat?
I did.
Yes, I thought you
Thanks,
did.
Dave.
You're welcome. But the most recent Great Britain team also got beaten in Papua New Guinea as well.
Tell you what,
Does that make you feel better, Jiffy?
yeah.
I think you told me that they have played in the Super League or something.
It's good revenge.
Or it might be NRL.
Or is that weather again?
To go
Championship, well done.
experience, Papua New Guinea.
It wouldn't be for us because we were not being that good enough back then when they were playing.
Ridiculous. Certainly the most intimidating place I think I've ever played.
It's like the Beatles.
You can definitely shove it up your two-piece. Who'd want to play for that shithole club called Fev?
Sit down, so let them feed at the scrum here for Papua
The
New
team that
Guinea.
think they're going to get anywhere and then bottle it every year.
Mistakes are as well. They've got another 12 points behind early in the game. Conditions will dictate the way you play. You can't be throwing loose passes.
Yeah, legend! That guy is a legend! The guy was playing the drums just before kickoff. Where's your drum?
National dress.
Yeah, that was he must be absolutely freezing.
Halloween.
64% possession for PNG.
I like that because it's showing. I like that because it's showing a bit of his culture.
We're going to have to figure out how they deal with Justin Nolan.
The only thing that disappointed me is when I watched Greece, that nobody in the crowd was looking like a Greece warrior from Greece. That would have been amazing. I represent Greece. I'll dress like a Greek.
Yeah, penalty.
We'll wear a toga. So you wouldn't be allowed in the ground. Because togas, you start naked. So guys, put your questions in, and I'll answer as many questions as I can.
Not the biggest man on the field.
Wasn't really,
Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear.
he put a shot really on him, just pushed him over.
I think we're also going to have a look at something else.
Exactly my thoughts.
Emmanuel Wayne drives
Yep, they are 12-0 up ENG, folks.
to his right. That's the way he's going to go now. Spins it out to Labour. They're making numbers on that right-hand side or attempting to.
Which more, it could suit me more.
Some grappling and holding as he pushes.
Oh, I thought he was about to score a try there.
Trying to hold him up, and they do hold him up. And the ball comes out. Alex Johnson says thank you. Referee. What's the referee doing here? He said he was held up, but no, it's
Yeah,
been a
it's
penalty.
penalty.
Penalty to Papua New Guinea.
He just said he got
Penalty to Papua New Guinea?
So
Wow.
another set basically. 6 more tackles.
Didn't see where the penalty came from.
But will lead the charge. There'll be some sore bodies amongst those Wales players from this World Cup already, and they're going to get sorer as the night goes on. Here comes Lamb. They'll be happy to tackle him. He's one of the smaller fellas.
It's been a very physical group, hasn't it, for Wales? You know, Tonga, Cook Island, Papua New Guinea.
Pape goes short with a pass. Great pass, hasn't he, Pape? Now it comes again. Spins it out towards Labour. Labour inside for Johnston. Johnston's lost the ball.
Yeah, they're overplaying it a little bit.
So
Probably overplaying
keep
it.
your questions in comment and I will answer as many of them as I can.
That play was telegraphed. They were setting up for that. No matter what, they were going to put that on. In reality, they should have been just taking one in, setting up for that last play and trying to get back-to-back set.
This is the group that's given us some real moments, hasn't it? Welsh performance in this group. That heartbreaking defeat against the Cook Isles. The fact that they pushed Tonga so far. The 2 tries they conceded just before half-time did for them that day. And here they are in the final group. I know when the group, when they had the draw, Buckingham Palace all those years ago now, and they came out with this group. John Keir immediately said the group of death, because it's going to be tough, and it has been tough. But they've been up for the fight.
It's seen the best games as well.
Yeah, I think so.
It's an exciting group.
Yeah, absolutely. Papua New Guinea, Tonga. I mean, Papua New Guinea very unfortunate not to be going through as group leaders, aren't they? If they win here tonight, because they maybe could and should have won against Tonga in their opening match. Here's Walker, Anthony Walker, bowling it forward. Wales have got a bit of foothold inside their opponent's half, but they've reached the end of the count again, and Olds with a kick too far. The catch on the full means that again it's a tap back on the 20 and a 7-tackle restart here for Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, you know, you just can't do that. It's a poor kick. You know, the conditions are dreadful. They're throwing the ground into the corner, really put some hang time on it, put some pressure on the catcher. Too easy. And look where they are already. You know, a couple of tackles near the halfway line.
The part-timers, they've been battered by Tonga, they've been battered by Cook Islands physically. How difficult is it to lift it again for a 3rd game against a team who are going to bat you all over again? Searching down the blind side with Ipape. Welsh defence recovers. Bailey Antrobus amongst those to get the telling touch in. Labour. Now it's with Lamb. Just trying to burst through the middle again here. Still got tackles in the bag. 2 to go here for PNG. Lachlan Lamb looking to weave a bit of magic again. Johnston, he's a threat. 30 tries in the NRL last year. That's
30 tries? No one can get 30 tries in a season. That's ridiculous.
Lamb who's going to kick it.
It had to be like a try, nearly like 2 or 3 tries a game.
There's a scramble and there's a knock on.
That's the difference. You know, want to kick on the last tackle. Just
No, there's a player for Papua New Guinea who scored 30 tries last season.
really get it.
And you see that Lee Leopard's connection there.
Yeah.
Lamb kicking it
But
across the net.
what they said is they mentioned NRL.
We've got the knockback, try scored off the back of it. We'll expect to see that again this tournament.
They're hoping to roll
think-
Super League next year, wouldn't they? Those 2, Manny McDonald, Lachlan Lamb, Edwin Ipape as well.
Because
Looking forward to see them
'cause it
on
wouldn't-
fight next year.
I know Ipape's that good, but he wouldn't have scored 30
Brilliant all year.
tries because it's a lot harder the championship to score it. In NRL, it's like some players can score tries, 4 or 5 tries like easy in that league.
Ralph just ran past him.
Jeez.
So this is Rory Lloyd.
Especially if you're Penrith, you literally can score try after try after try within seconds.
Setting the platform here for them to work on. 2 tackles to go. Fossard again. It's with Burke.
Wow, I can definitely tell it's raining because I can actually hear it in the from the TV.
Well, he's going to be held up. Can't get the offload away.
I can hear it. You can hear it over them actually talking.
Get up and play. And now it comes to Ralph. Ralph on the inside. They're trying something a little adventurous here. Walker helps it on its way.
Yeah, that's why.
All to slides up.
Oh my! The only thing that I thought what's going to do Papua New Guinea over is that the weather could actually be to Wales' advantage because they might be used to playing in this weather.
Once again,
cuff. But actually, as you were saying before, Jeff,
That just
when the
looks
ball
dreadful.
goes down, it's gonna
Ref,
happen.
call the game off.
It's a frightening thing. You've played in these conditions before. You know what can happen in that backfield. The ball
If this
is
was a football match, it would be called off.
Well, the dropper is not exactly. I think there was a bit of a scrubbed kick there, so Wales get possession in better position than they might have been. Elliot Keir winning his 30th cap, by the way. He draws level with our studio guest Ian Watson and Jeremy James tonight. In terms
Yeah,
of
Papua New Guinea.
number of caps won for Wales.
This is if Wales ever want a big chance that they could go and maybe get something from a game, this is it. Wales could. I think Wales can get something from this because the weather might come to their advantage.
Bounced out again off of Papua New Guinea. No, came last off Welsh hands.
That's
So
unlucky.
it'll be a tap back on the 20.
Yeah, that's very unlucky. Because of another
We apologise for anyone who is from Papua New Guinea, but we're just having a little bit of fun, and we called the team potatoes and
A
gravy.
little bit longer, because you still have good 5-10 metres to work to that sideline. Bolton, he just put that ball just a little bit longer. I think we would have seen Wales first.
Potatoes and grapes, yeah.
These are fantastic conditions for rugby league, aren't they?
But the only thing that I bet these Papua New Guinea players are not used to playing in this sort of conditions. Except today. Ah! No! No! No, I'm done! I'm done! Done! Again! Done! I'm done! I'm done! I'm done! What? That should never happen in this fucking British weather! That should never fucking happen! You should fucking slip! You should fucking slip, you cunt! If I was a football player doing that, they would have slipped on their fucking arse! No, I said... No, I said...
This is what happens.
I said...
Play that patient
I didn't.
through the middle of the team. You start to get tired.
Oh, it's a try, folks.
A number of those Welsh players are starting to get tired, acting half runs, arcing in behind the ruck, getting just identifying those tired players.
That's what I'm saying. That's what stunned me to the point where, because the weather's that bad, at some point that guy is going to slip.
That was just once he broke the first line, there was no catching him. Between two tight forwards, quick tap and he's away. There's no one catching him.
He was doing the raindrops there, wasn't he?
Is that who this guy is?
Stuff. I think he enjoyed
The guy who's just scored.
Jimmy Nutley. Remember the name, he could be a threat against England on Saturday.
Naggletil? What's his first name?
The threat you have is a Welsh.
Ah, because I can have a look on here, because I can...
Do you
I bet you he's playing in the NRL. I bet he's playing in the NRL.
To be honest, you know, the two pro forwards, it pace caught him out a little bit.
That's what I'm just thinking. I just
Once he broke the first
have a hunch. If you can score tries like that,
And John's like,
then you're sort of a player that will play in the NRL and can do that on a daily basis.
Raiders swaps. Fresh legs are on there now.
Because if you try to...
Martin with this conversion attempt, and it's his third success of the night, 18 points to nil.
Here we go.
Success of the tournament. And Jimmy
Here we go. He actually doesn't play for an actual rugby club. He plays for Western... Oh my god, it's an American word. Fuck. And we don't call it this. Western Suburb Magpies.
unexpected. I don't think too many would have known Jimmy Nutley's name outside the western suburbs.
So he actually plays for a side that's not even a team that
Those early carries.
he's heard of. It's basically, that's the only club he's played for. As of 2022.
If anyone's going to be lazy, it's going to be there.
So the Welsh,
Yeah.
their dreams are sodden at the moment. Their hearts are breaking.
What have you realised?
They show the character to at least get back into this game. They haven't won a world
Boo!
for such a long time.
Come on, Exeter! Help out Sheffield Wednesday, please.
You're not listening and get an easy yardage.
Give him a chance.
2 years back to 2000, I think Jonathan Davis was almost still playing. When the Welsh last won a game at this stage.
Yeah, he plays for a side that's based in the western suburbs of Australia, but it doesn't say if they're professional or not. They literally don't. There's literally nothing.
And taken on again.
There's not
Carried in.
literally a lot
It's a syndicate
about
field from
the team he plays for, so they're literally like an unknown quantity.
Lamb, who's Swapped on gratefully by Ollie Oles.
Looking for the inside support runner. Not always looking for the offload in these conditions.
Yeah, Papua New Guinea are guilty of anything tonight, and that's just overplaying in a couple of instances.
Ah, this club goes all the way back to the 1960s that he plays for.
Direct, haven't they?
Elliot Keir bounces back to his feet. Wales take the charge on again. By the way, if you are still working on your calculator, it's now 40 points that Wales have to score. It was unlikely before we started. It's getting less and less likely as the night goes on. Kick downfield from Fossard. Just safely done by Alex Johnston. Immediately a threat when he picks it up. The Welsh are aware of that, so into his rib cage as quick as they can.
So guys, keep putting your questions in. I'll come and answer any of them in a minute.
Kyle Evans also working hard on that side. It's a quick pickup for Lachlan Lamb. Now it's Olam, Justin Olam. Ipape.
Ipape.
Keep up with the play of the balls, Wales are so quick.
Ipape. Wales are going to get absolutely battered from pillar to post. Oh, they're already getting battered from pillar to post.
Dan Russell is also on for the interchange bench. It's a penalty, ball steal.
Stop giving penalties away, Wales, or you're going to get absolutely battered.
Go for another set here. Rather than kick for goal.
Yeah, it's all too obvious at the moment. We're just struggling with the speed of Papua New Guinea. Play the balls.
We have now got 6 likes in the stream, folks, and we got 30 of you watching. Welcome.
Towards the 10. Ipape looking to deliver. Back on the inside for Russell and Lamb goes further left to Putt. And this time there's no way through for Nixon Putt. Ipape goes back towards Russell.
Try for Papua New Guinea. They looks like now they're going to be playing England. And good luck, because that's your tournament over. Because England will be battering you from below the post.
2 points to 0 they lead now. They are putting on a show here, Papua New Guinea. They are putting on a real show. They're sending out a message to the rest of this tournament. We were talking about England.
They're not going to send a message. We sent the message out the other day. 94 points. The only way they can do better than England is by getting 100. But they're not going to do that because they're not that good.
It'll be a tougher game than they've had so far. England, there's a penalty once again. Field position, I think it's on Russell. So he comes up. It's a good line and he just stretches over. Simple try, not enough line speed there, but they're out on their feet at the moment, whereas the speed of the play of the balls, they just cannot cope.
And they had great shape to play just before that. Papua New Guinea was sprinting to the left.
Here we go.
The Welsh defense all come across to their right.
This Jimmy, the guy that you're on about, actually plays for the Western, for the team I said, but that's an affiliation club to the NRL team, the West Tigers.
Right, they're picking the holes, they're picking the least numbers on the defensive side. So it's a walk in the park, for the quality of Lamb and Labour.
Reece Martin just settling again. He's looked pretty good with the boots so far tonight, hasn't he? Despite the slippery conditions, and over it goes again. 24 points to 0 for Papua New Guinea.
24-0 Papua New Guinea, folks.
I tell you what, this World Cup, we've seen some one-sided scorelines in the early stages, but I think we're in for an absolute barnstorming quarterfinals.
Yeah, I think you're going to get that in every sport. In the qualifying rounds, the better sides against the not so talented sides, but now I think the quarterfinals it gets a little bit serious. And I think the semi-finals, I think they're going to be classic games.
So Fossard gets the kick away. We are enjoying the show that Papua New Guinea are putting on here tonight. Playing with a touch of class.
Hopefully it's not rated.
Ipape. From that initial drive will pick up and look left again. They've got a bit of depth in this Papua New Guinean squad as well. Some star players sprinkled in amongst some real endeavour. Syndican picks up and goes left. Here's Nixon Putt with a good offload. Taken on again by Alec. They just keep moving, they keep flowing. It's with Labour and good hands, but they're not good hands. The ball's gone to ground and Wales will get a bit of relief here with the ball back again.
Yeah, a little bit of overplay there by Papua New Guinea, but I've got to say, I'm absolutely loving what the Papua New Guinean halves are doing at the moment. The ball doesn't go to hand, but the opportunities are there. Lachlan Lamb is just moving everyone around, all of their big forwards around the park like a master chess player. And Labour is just watching him, talking to him all the time, just setting up those next plays. Lachlan Lamb had everything set up on this left-hand side, Labour had everything set on the right-hand side. Doing a great job, generally being generals in the middle of the park.
Here's Will Evans, who's on his way to Witness next year. Just had a year at Whitehaven. Young player of the year there, but he's on his move to John Kerr's Witness. Joining his national coach at domestic level. Kyle Evans, who knows where he will be. Surely he'll be somewhere with what he's shown in this World Cup. Reece Evans with the offload. Wales trying to just pick up yards here if they can. Don't forget the women's tournament kicks off tomorrow as well. In a couple of days' time, the wheelchair tournament kicks off too. The World Cup is getting really serious now. Men's quarterfinals, women's wheelchair. The festival is rolling on. Here is Antrobus.
Of course, it's getting serious.
20 metres out and push back an extra 5. Elliot Keir at dummy half. Inside for Ollie Olds. Olds now to Ralph. Ralph back again.
Wow.
Jenkins gets it away. This is good. Will Evans on this right-hand side. Will Evans too tight to the touchline to try and...
Will they? What a name.
Kyle Evans now will pick it up. The best position the Welsh have had for a long, long time, but they're on the last. Josh Ralph puts it high, too high. Easy take for the Papua New Guineans. And because it's a tap restart, they can get on with it as quickly as they can. And they are suddenly attacking from a defensive position. Nenny MacDonald eventually tackled, but on the halfway line, and they've got another 6 tackles to go.
Yeah, that's smart play from Nenny MacDonald. He went back, secured the ball in goal, and then run straight up and got the quick penalty, quick tap. And that's everything that they want.
Wow.
Great set by Wales, and they're now on the back foot once again.
Again, it's poor execution on the kick. That's all it is. It gives them opportunity on the front foot, and here they are once again.
There's Ty put down, the winger from the right-hand side. And then
Oh, so did you say centre?
Good carry into the line. Nixon.
And the guy's called Will.
Ball's gone away.
I've got a weird name.
You know, they're just forcing the pass now. They've got a 24-point cushion, so you can afford to do that.
No, but I'm finding out for you who he used to play for.
He should hit the ground here. He tries to get a miracle pass away in traffic. Scrum for Wales.
I mean, this is something that they've got to be considering, being that, yes, more than likely that they're going to be...
Geez, they're all like hard, they're all like
England will capitalise.
hard gits, these Fijians.
Opportunities against those bigger teams. Papua New Guinea going to have to come up with better results than that.
I think against England, though, they'll have to try and get some offloads in, because I think they might be dominated physically up front by England forward, so they will have to try and get the offloads in, but hopefully for them maybe be better conditions on Saturday.
In
Can't be
Wigan,
much worse.
in Wigan, don't count on it. Saturday afternoon. Here's Elliot Keir. Isn't there a storm coming? Good offload by...
So you got November the 3rd, the Super League fixture list is released.
A dash from Antrobus has taken Wales inside the Papua New Guinean half.
He's been impressive this time.
Back they come again. Robbery Lloyd captured by 3 Papua New Guinean defenders. Matty Fossard slapping his hands, wants to get on with this. Another set of 6 for the Welsh. They got a chance to build some pressure on their opponent's line. Antrobus again with a carry.
Short penalty.
High. Well, it's another set of 6. They're going to take a tap and run it.
And no World Cup
They're not going to kick for goal.
for Paul Pogba because he's injured.
There's no messing about. He's very consistent. That's all you want, isn't it? Any infringement in an attack area, it's another set.
Well, here we go. Here we go. Can Wales post something here? Fleming with the initial drive. He's put down. The Featherstone prop forward. Fossard picks up, comes to this right-hand side again. Connor Davis is on the field. He's involved there, but Wales can't find the key to the door on that occasion. Slams shut in their face. Fossard. Here's Ralph. Ralph now across the line. A straightforward
Ralph.
effort from Fleming again. All guts and determination. but met by that irresistible force of the Papua New Guinean defence. It's left, it's high. Is it on Holmes?
Great defence, good line speed.
Fossard again. Work back on the inside, Connor Davis. Well, they're on the last again here. They're on the last. Fossard flicks it back to Ralph. Ralph, little kick into Ningolo.
Oh, Wales, you nearly scored there, but you failed.
Penalty at the least here for Wales. It is. So another chance to attack this.
What?
That's their go-to play tonight. They're putting the ball on the ground with rubber kicks. Both Olds and Ralph are being jumped out by their Papua New Guinean defence.
No,
Getting no time on the ball, but when you jump out,
because I just put it at a certain volume. Because certain things that I put on, the volume sounds different for each thing.
Not with a pass like that. You can start with something a little sharper than that, but they've kept possession. That's the main thing at this stage. No, they've not. They've lost. Oh, it's another penalty. It's another penalty. Well, they're racking up.
Oh, another penalty to Wales.
That they had on this Papua New Guinean line, and here come a few more. Driven in by Chester Butler. Butler trying to force his way over, just held up short. Fossard now comes out next. It's with Ralph. They've got a bit of room on this.
Oh, here comes Wales. Oh.
Well, they saw daylight and suddenly went all dark again because Jimmy Notley was there with that big shoulder.
Yeah, too early in the target going to go wide. You got to come in from the touchline. Once he's caught there, he has absolutely no chance.
that's a lonely place to be, I can tell you that. Carl Evans there. You're Justin Ong coming across. Nut leg. He's got no room. There's no option for him. He can't even chuck it back over the top with a pass. Yeah, you're right, Chippy. You've got to earn the right to go wide. That means holding the defence.
Carl Evans would have seen all that in slow motion, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
As the big frame of Jimmy Notley came flying at him with his shoulder.
He is an athlete. He is a specimen, this Carl Evans.
Yeah, he is. He's good.
But, good luck with that.
Played in this town, as we said before, the Doncaster Rugby Union. Before his switch, Francis Cummins, the assistant coach at Wakefield last year, had done a bit of coaching at Doncaster Rugby Union. Recommended him. Wakefield signed him. He did a job. He's been doing a job for Wales in this World Cup as well.
Come on, Papua New Guinea, get a few more tries.
Last 30 seconds of this half should finish the session with ball in hand.
Oh.
Kicked over the top by Pape. Williams carefully picks it up. It's with Caleb Akins, who might have said thank you very much
Thanks for that.
to Rhys Williams for that pass. Greasy ball and big thunderous monsters coming at him. But he kept a hold.
Oh.
In the last embers of this first period. Well, our clock says time up, but we've not heard the hooter yet. Still playing. Now we hear the hooter. That
What?
will be that. Well, if there were any doubts before, if there was a glimmer of a hope for the Welsh before the night began,
Half time, folks.
but we can sit back.
Half time, folks. Papua New Guinea 24. Wales 0.
What they do best, running hard, scoring tries. And we pose the question, what are they like on a wet Monday night in Doncaster? Turns out not too bad.
Yeah, they run hard. Public Guinea forwards always run hard.
One entertaining first half. If you're a Papua New Guinea fan, if you're a Welsh fan, it's a sorry state of affairs.
So Papua New Guinea 24 points to nil. I think we're going to hear from their skipper, Rhys Martin, right now, who's down there with David Johnson.
Reece very impressive in the first half. Did BNG bring their A game?
Yeah, we weren't coming here to turn up aggressively, play our style of footy, but just got to fix up a few errors there, so we're building a bit more pressure. But yeah, we're playing some good footy.
Is it all that discipline now, building the combinations with one eye on the quarterfinal?
Yeah, definitely, mate. We just need to stick to our game plan. I've been speaking it all week that these guys will turn up no matter what, and we just got to hold the ball and build pressure.
Thanks, Reece. Elliot Keir is here, the Welsh captain. Elliot, a mountain to climb. They've been pretty good, PNG, today.
Yeah, we just kind of need to look after the ball a bit better, I think. The conditions, we just play the conditions a bit better.
Kicking game a bit off as well.
Yeah, we're a few mishaps there, something we need to fix up.
Thanks a lot. into a dry dressing room. It is absolutely throwing it down here in Doncaster, and I am very, very relieved that it's not blowing it in this way to us. Ian, fair to say, a tough first half for that Wales.
There you go, folks. That's for you to go and vote. What you guys think of the first half?
Wales have been their own worst enemy, to be fair. Elliot's just touched on it there about the kicking game, and it's something that me and John were speaking about. They were just letting pressure off, and when it's so wet like this, you can't be giving which is what Wales have failed to do with their kicking game. It was a powerful start from Papua New Guinea, wasn't it? And we spoke about some characters.
I like that song because it's actually from an advert.
Yes, sometimes when you do analysis before the game, the players let you down. Well, the Papua New Guinea players didn't let
Robot Division Society.
all over the start.
I love the ad so much. That's why I like that song.
What happened? Papua New Guinea just looked powerful, got into some good shape. Justin Olam got his hands on the ball, which we knew he was a threat when he did. But Melbourne Storm know how much of an asset he is. Just his ability of skill and his ability
Have it, Wales. You're not better than England, and you never will be in any sport.
which really holds up the defence. We see it here. Labour has the ball. Reece Martin just fades here. That just holds that defender out. Creates space.
So go and vote, folks, on what you guys think of the first half.
It was an exceptional piece of execution. And it was a Pape's ball from dummy half. So Reece Martin
What's so bad about him as a commentator?
involved in the first try. The second try was a little bit more direct, wasn't it?
Is it because of the club he used to play for?
Brutal power from Nixon Putt. And
So I know some people don't like certain people because of the teams they used to play for.
mismatch is the halfback opposite Nixon Putt. And he's smart enough just to feed the big man onto small man. And that was the powerful start in Watson, wasn't it? Yeah, they've just had too many situations where they ended up with one-on-one.
A dirty runt.
Say Wales not looking after their possession and finishing their sets well. Then Papua New Guinea have just rolled them. The power's just been too much for Wales.
Yeah, it's massive though, isn't it? We talk about that mismatching shape.
I have hair.
The mismatching
Thank you very much.
That's the biggest contest that Wales have got. There's not a chance that they can match
Yeah, hair.
anything that Papua New Guinea have got, and
Right.
they've got to be a lot smarter when it comes to it. They've got to conserve that energy in defence. They're putting a lot of men into that tackle to try and stop them. So think about that. Hit a bit lower and try and conserve it a little bit, because Papua New Guinea is just going to keep going down that middle and chugging that ball and getting them off the, turning them hips and getting them off the inside shoulder.
I have. It's a skinhead haircut.
It wasn't just all Papua New Guinean power that dominated that half. There was a period in
Look, skinhead.
clips from a coaching perspective of things that maybe
No.
Wales didn't quite get right. And here's a selection of them, but we seem like to talk over. Yeah, and again, it's the kicking game and the last one, especially like saying it's so wet out here. It's absolutely throwing it down. You can't give up field position and keep letting the pressure off and inviting the other team.
No, I got actual hair.
Score points. And we spoke about the importance of kicking game in these conditions. And in stark contrast to Wales, I thought Papua New Guinea got it right. Wales just had a lot of opportunities to finish the sets well, and just couldn't quite get the right play.
Yeah, 'cause I can move him.
It's come down to it. It's the execution. You look there, and again, that's a 7-tackle set. That, and then on the back of that, they get another 6 again, and then they score on the back of it. It's Wales' own fault at the moment.
Yeah, their errors led to tries, and the mistakes in the kicks led to tries for Papua New Guinea.
So there are times Wales have got it right. However, you can see what happens when they do.
Yeah, when they've looked after the ruck and then Papua New Guinea have gone to the edge, that's probably something that Papua New Guinea are going to have to learn throughout the tournament here. Is if they're going to beat a team like England, they're going to have to be patient, because when they've gone to the edge, Elliot Keir and them people have defended really, really well. You look on the screen now there,
First time though, they built any pressure, wasn't it? The first time they executed.
yeah, and then they nearly got it right. They nearly scored off that.
That's me with hair, but with a skin with.
Wasn't it? So
No,
create an opportunity, execute a kick, finally getting a good position.
well, I've got hair. It's called a skinhead.
Back of it, they just couldn't defend. And we saw Jimmy Nutlett go the length of the field, which was a crushing blow for Wales, who just managed to get some possession, just managed to control it, and then to go and concede the length of the field.
I'm literally that character from This Is England.
Too far. It was. Ant Walker really slow out of the run.
No, you said I look like that character from This Is England.
Lack of energy and maybe the lack of speed to get into.
Yeah, 'cause he's a skinhead. It's that type of haircut is what I have.
You look at that Wales. They've taken. It seems like they've taken a while to get into the game. Yet not fixing up right. They look like they're kind of jogging.
It's not.
But at the same time, we've got to look at the positives. Is that Wales at one point had 18.
My mum does it.
To keep going forward.
Because if I did it, I would basically cut myself.
Russell spots the gap's too wide in front of him, and that just when the defender closes the space, he just drops to his outside shoulder.
I'll just go to a barber's.
It was all about PNG power for me.
Like you do.
To blitz through Wales, they have. My question is, will they be able to do the same against England?
That's not a skin fade.
You know, Wales are not stepping up, but PNG are playing. You know, they're playing a really good game here. They're on the front foot.
It is. It's a skinhead.
Come up against England in 5 days' time. It's a really short turnaround. I think
Skinhead. Skinhead. Skinhead.
that they just need to kind of clean up, I think.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things of it, you look
No, it's a skinhead, folks.
at the team in Wales and Papua New Guinea. You look at the quality in the spine in George Williams.
I'm Sean from This Is England.
The actors, Jack Wells, but their kicking game's going to be on the money.
Welcome, Sean. This is England.
Yeah, they'll be coming out with response against England. But
I am Sean from This Is England.
our performance, just glimpses of what Sean Wayne's going to have to punch against next week in the quarterfinals.
Well, one thing's for sure, the lady on the PA is having...
Yeah, but that's actually got no hair.
She certainly, loudness of her voice is anything to go by. Tomorrow, the women's tournament gets underway. It is the biggest one that we have ever had. And at the launch last week, we
No.
caught up with the coaches and the captains.
I actually have hair, so thank you very much.
It is so exciting. It's been a lot of build up to this World Cup, and you know we're so excited and proud to be here. The atmosphere is contagious right now.
There's obviously other pressure with the whole World Cup.
That's not nice.
Positive for us as players. I think that's really exciting that we're going to have so many people cheering for us and behind us and wanting us to do well.
We're not hiding from the fact that there's an expectation that our team should win. The Kiwis have been very strong for a very long time, and England are always strong. It's going to be the best Women's World Cup by a long way, I think.
It's an honor to represent Brazil in South America because it's our first time in the World Cup. We are making history.
They're a beautiful bunch of girls, almost like my daughters. Every one of them is committed, happy, driven, and the pride is something, yeah.
On a hâte de rencontrer ces équipes mondialement connues. On est très excités à l'idée de commencer le tournoi. We have a proud little nation that loves the Cook Island flag. There's always one quote that we always go by. When the flag is up, the war begins, and we're all here to do one job, and that's to just play some good footy for our nation.
I don't want to have gone to the other side of the world and given up so much time this year away from my family to come here just to enjoy a bit of footy. I want to take home the World Cup. All the captains spoke about something in their life that they've had to overcome to be here at the World Cup, but that just is the passion that we have for the sport.
PNG female game is still developing in a developing country, and these girls got so much pride and passion to wear that badge on their chest.
Just by us believing in women, just by us taking part in the World Cup, it's a win for us.
We didn't have the opportunity to have a camp before we got here, so we've had one training together and one game together. Not as much preparation as we would have liked, but we've had to make do with what little resources we have.
The girls are just overwhelmed. They just really want to get started. I think the team with this excitement, we just can't wait for our first game to show what we can do.
Success for me is just doing better than we did last time. I know the girls are really motivated and want that trophy at the end, and then afterwards they're willing to take their experience back and inspire other people to participate in rugby league.
I think we've always had the same end goal. We want to win the World Cup, and that's what we've been working towards. You know, we've never set our sights any lower than that. We're not just a home nation who's here to host. We want to win that World Cup. That will be the first England women's rugby league team to
Yeah.
achieve that. And I think we've never been in such a strong position as we are now. So this is, you know, the moment to achieve.
Fiji, aka potatoes and grapes.
It all starts tomorrow at Headingley for England's Group A opener against Brazil.
See, we don't have that saying in this chat. That's Man United talk. Yeah, in no connection to Ronaldo, because that guy can get fucked. What? Dr. Eggman.
Against Australia at the Copper Box in London.
I don't.
We're on BBC Two from 7 o'clock. And just to remind you, every match for Rugby League World Cup is available to watch live or on catch-up on the BBC iPlayer, so you won't miss a thing. And away from the World Cup, if you've got time for anything else, the World Gymnastics
No.
Championships gets underway
No.
tomorrow. And our coverage of the women's team final begins at 5:45 on the iPlayer before moving over to BBC Three at 7:05. Danica, we can't wait, can we?
Potato and grapes. Here we go. We've got 19 votes. 5% say it's end to end. 21% said it could be better. 21% said it needs sorting out. And 53% said it's exciting to watch.
The NRL in Australia and get paid to play, which is massive. We've had 4 of the French girls come and play in the Super League over here. And Brazil, they're hosting 5 girls that played in the Olympics in the second tournament. So there's just such a massive depth of athleticism, and that's the strongest World Cup we've ever had. And I think it's the best place that England are going to be in at the minute to go forward and win that.
York's a beautiful city, isn't it? Oh, it is. Like a launch race. It looks incredible. So I think we're really excited for the tournament to get going. England have got a tough job. Australia brings some real quality and athletic ability, and they play the game at a speed at which I've not seen us play domestically over here. That being said, it's going to be interesting next. World Rugby League, which is what we've all been talking about, where it should be. We're going to have to wait for more on that.
So guys, keep your questions are coming. The second half is about to get underway, folks.
Jonathan Davis, Robbie Anderpole, and Dave Woods.
At the weird, it's at the Eco Power Stadium. It should just be called the Keep Mount and staying at that.
Raw a little in this second half, produce a little bit of flame to just end this tournament with something to remember, or does it carry on being a Papua New Guinean carnival here? They have played so well in building up that 24-0.
Or if you want to go even more fashionable for Doncaster, the old ground used to be called Bellevue.
From tomorrow, we've had the men's group games, and there's been some one-sided matches. There's been some memorable games as well. But tomorrow, the Women's World Cup kicks off, and then the wheelchair, and then the quarterfinals at the weekend. It is delicious, so mouth-watering. But we've got 40 minutes here to enjoy before we get on to that. Ipape out of dummy half. Papua New Guinea looking to drive forward again. Significant.
Get your question in the chat, folks, and I'll answer as many questions as I can.
Here comes Labour. Labour gets the kick away, but a kick pressure on it from Buzzard. Oh, that's a brilliant kick. Was it bounced? Just a foot inside. It was left.
Wales are gonna get battered.
On the full, but it's not. It's bounced, and Wales will get it, but only 10 from the red line.
You know, the simple skill there is just to put your foot over the line. It's flexible. You don't even have to catch it.
What?
Over the line, just touch it, and the ball's out.
No. I'm not Dr. Eggman, I'm just... It's a skinhead. I'm a skinhead.
Another attack here. Lenny McDonald. So, watch this play out here. Because PNG could be poised. They've got 6 tackles to have a go. Dan Russell driving it in. Into dummy half goes Ipape again.
That can bloody get off my screen.
Drops it back on the inside. Put with the effort. Welsh with the response. Ipape delivering again.
There we go. That is now buggered off. I don't have to see it.
Has he got it down? No. He's held up. Good tackle. Yeah, that's always a tester.
Yeah, because Chelsea are better than Arsenal.
Denying efforts like that. So here they come again. Laybut.
What?
He's lost the ball. Wales have it back.
Stolen again.
Another penalty. Another penalty. Pressure's mounting.
It's a tough one, man.
Yeah, two
Because
on
you're
tackle.
taught to lock the ball up.
Two in the tackle there, no, so.
So Papua New Guinea setting up,
I'm doing that to be an absolute dick.
climb another mountain and get themselves another try. It's into the hands of Johnston.
Good tackle, that is.
But that has been lost. And the referee says 1-on-1.
Southend versus Society. Wales are getting battered. Let's see how we got. We've got 5 votes at the moment, and 100% are supporting Papua New Guinea. We have no Wales fans because they've all gone on crying because it's game over.
To have that energy drained. We need every ounce to get themselves through the rest of this game. Here's Olam, and he's going to be dragged down just short.
So get your question in the chat, folks. Like, sub, and subscribe if you are new.
Makes himself a fairly easy target for those Welsh defenders, and that's a little bit of a defensive win for Wales, but it doesn't count for much because Papua New Guinea come back again. Labut.
And that can
They're not buying it. They're not buying it. In with the tackles.
Self-preservation society. That's why we're gonna be the Arsenal cunts. Because Arsenal are cunts. And I don't fucking care. Because they are. I want to teach them that they are shit. And they're gonna be shit. And we're gonna prove to them on Sunday that they are shit.
Good defensive effort from Keir.
Good tackle by Keir.
Yeah. But it's a 12 o'clock. It's a 12 o'clock kickoff.
What have they been telling you?
Soaking wet down here, as you say, Dave. Didn't know you cared, actually. John Keir at half-time, happy with the defensive effort, particularly on the goal line. And we've seen evidence of that at the start of this second half.
Oh no, Gabriel Martinelli.
PNG, delighted with the first half performance.
Oh, not Bakayo.
And keep them to nil. That would be such a boost going into the quarter.
Oh, Jorginho. It was one because he did make an error for us to lose. Yeah, so George. Oh, please don't say off this cheek. And then it turned out we had one striker who had one shot and it went in by luck, and that was Timo Werner.
The whole of this second half so far seems to have been played in this patch of grass. Papua New Guinea haven't yet added to the half-time score, but they're threatening again. Ipape comes back towards the middle.
No, but as long as Man City keep winning, the pressure's on Arsenal.
And he's going to reach, is he? No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, he's not far away, but he's not going to be able to put the ball down. Good effort from the Welsh defence. Another big crash bang wall of effort. And this time it is a Nixon putt who gets over the line to score. There was a sense of inevitability about all of that.
Oh, try for Papua New Guinea, folks.
Can they defend? Well, in the end, they run out of juice. And Nixon Butt is there to force his way over.
That's right. It becomes an energy game at the end of the day. Too much thrown at Wales. Wales were taking wave after wave, sucking it all in. But at some point, something's got to give. Yeah, we saw it in the first half. Nixon Putt just running that big, hard line, using his power. And this is a great example of, not only are they coming out here to be strong with the ball in hand, but also big, strong.
Oh, this is great.
That's a big caveat, you put. Same as some of those first strike, just dynamic power. Got the turnover.
But mine's actually in correlation to what could happen at the end of the season. So it will show that they won't win the league and that Man City will. Because Man City has shown that even without Haaland, they can still win the game.
He's a short, squat type of player. Low center of gravity, but extremely powerful.
That's just a typical Arsenal fan saying that City will win it. And Reece Martin's got the kick, folks. Papua New Guinea are running away with it, folks.
Nixon Putt, the latest try scorer, Stanley Topham, the coach there. What a good job he's doing. He's the assistant coach for the Mariners. He was assistant Michael Maron's gone into politics. Stanley Tepper has taken over, and he's doing a good job.
I think he had a word at them at half time. There's been no push passes in this opening 10 minutes of the game. Everything's been kept up tight. They've been patient, and they're going to get their rewards.
They're only in a good spot because they played shitty ass Nottingham Forest, who are absolutely rubbish. They couldn't beat Man United, but Chelsea could get a draw against Man United, so it shows we are better than Arsenal. So guys, keep your questions coming, like, sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
They are so passionate about this sport. So many isolated tribes within the country who'll walk for days just to find a television. So many different languages spoken in the country. He's over 200 languages now. In terms of Reece Martin last World Cup, he was saying languages to each other within the squad. But they're all speaking the same language at the moment. It's the language of rugby league. It was an awful cliche. And the language of rugby.
Oh, and to top it off.
And I'm still not sure if we did.
Oh, that is just painful. Sorry, Arsenal. You're going to need it when you play us. We're actually not that bad at home since Potter's come in.
Admire the effort by these Welsh players. They're on a hiding to nothing at the moment. Grant goes right. Atkins spins it out. Here's Will Evans.
Ha
The pass is just on the side of him. You've got to check to take it. You're only running against a tough defence. You've got to have the ball in front. Little things make such a big difference.
Downfield will find Roderick Ty, an eager collector of that bouncing ball. And runs it back.
And the one that's surprising everyone is Newcastle.
Just like missiles, aren't they? Just move it. They're flying rocks, boulders bouncing down the field.
Alex Johnson. Truly a top-level cricketer.
You know what's gonna, you know,
Rugby league has been playing cricket.
oh, but did they lose to Man United and we didn't?
Knocking them behind the ruck every time.
Wesser Tenza making his debut tonight in the early half.
And you know what's gonna,
Is Wesser.
and you know what's gonna happen tomorrow? Liverpool gonna get battered by Napoli. See?
Famous shirt tonight for the very first time.
Oh, he'll be loving it.
Jogging over into position. Tenza again. Here's Labour. Labour high. Huge. Akins underneath it. But he's taken it well.
Great take that is under pressure.
That's a lonely place to be, and all you can see in your peripheral vision is those yellow jumpers coming at you. And the foot, all you can hear is the footsteps dipping.
But I put that in charge. In the second half. Well, they may be now because they got a penalty.
Very short.
Some of the numbers are stacking up. Over 1,000 metres that Papua New Guinea have made now. Compare that with the 500 that Wales have made so far.
The big one, playing the ball in the opposition 20 metres, probably going to be 37, Wales 6.
Oh, that's me being an absolute git. That's just me being a git.
Looking to see if they can venture inside their opponent's half for the first time here tonight. In the second half at least.
Can't believe Wales are this rubbish.
An offer by Ralph, and then he'll decide to try and take them on himself. And some robust defence coming in. Bossard. Well, they've got a bit of a foothold now. Bit of a foothold, and with tackles to go, what can they make of it? Connor Davis, who's on for the interchange bench. Akins.
We don't need to see that.
Here comes Connor Davis again.
Nothing.
Immediately wrapped around.
Yep.
2 to go. 2 plays to go.
For myself.
This is trying to steal a yard or two there. The referee says go back and play.
Because sometimes I don't want to see him. I actually do have banter very, very much. It's just that.
Now they go. Little dummy shown by
Oh.
Ralph with a kick. Comes to nothing. Here
It
It all seems a bit rushed, doesn't it, from Wales' point of view? Wasn't placed.
I do have bad to it. It's just sometimes it's hard for me to understand some of it.
And make a defence make a mistake, but we just haven't got, you know, that quick play the ball or the guile at half back to do it.
27 minutes to play. Papua New Guinea looking to pile on the pressure. To remind you, or to tell you if you weren't with us in the first half, they will be playing against England at Wigan. 2:30 kickoff on Saturday afternoon. That's going to be a great occasion, really is. Last play. Here comes the kick from Lachlan Lamb. Underneath it, it's taken superbly well. Is it Kyle Evans on that far side? And here he comes. Wow, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Fantastic by Evans. Still going, still going.
Oh, I'm in an absolute git.
Williams. Just inside the PNG half. Anthems runs it hard again.
Wales, you ain't getting a try. Game over. Say la vie. Just give up, go home, and leave.
A bit of a juggle, but they keep a hold. Lloyd, I think it was, who's just about kept a hold of it. So the Welsh, again, have a bit of a platform here. What can they make of it? It's a reach and a take by Ralph. He's done well there.
Yeah, but Chelsea only lost one game of the season, but sometimes teams with one game that could still lose them a title, aka Liverpool. Liverpool only lost like 1 or 2 games in a season. They still didn't win the league.
Wales will get it back here. They'll get the ball back, and they're fewer than 20 yards away from their opponent's line.
Well, it's be good for Wales because they're not under pressure. They're out of their own 20 metre. They're going to have patience now and just go through their drills and training. If it doesn't come, then they're going to try and get a repeat.
Wow, he's now chucking it down again.
A little bit.
John Keir barking down the orders. Wales getting a little.
I bet you can hear it on your roof.
Well, wasn't that a great bit of skill that started that set? With Kyle Evans just catching the ball on the hop. No, I didn't think it was a
In shed.
I tell you what, Super League
It's a tinned roof, not a shed.
3 appearances for Wakefield last year. He's almost played more for Wales than he has in Super League. Well, here come Wales. What can
Oh, he said if we win the league.
they create something to
But
remember this tournament?
he goes, if we win on Sunday, he said we'll win the league.
Buzzer spinning into that right-hand side. Oh, taps it on. Over the top it goes. Oh, it's picked up by Evans. Kyle Evans.
It makes no sense because we were on about the Arsenal game, then he turned it on to doing it about PSV. So he got me a bit confused.
The Welsh trying to create a bit of sunshine. Ralph again. Going left. Loads of tackles. Ozan slips in a dummy half. Ralph
Oh,
picks it up. Quick
oh,
hands from Olds.
oh, I've just gone, oh, yeah, that makes a bit more. Yeah, because if Arsenal don't finish top, means they have to go into the playoffs for the Europa League, which no team wants to do that. Because you might come up against Barcelona and stuff like that, and Atletico Madrid.
Just getting back.
They're not kicked and chased since 1988, Jonathan. That's your
No way. There's no. Why shouldn't there? There's no full back at all. But the first 2 tackles, for a long kick and you score.
just
Especially when you've got someone like Nutcliffe in your team as well.
Justin Olam. You don't need to kick and chase when you got Justin Olam
Someone's got a face.
Chariots, man.
trailing through. So Papua New Guinea find themselves 20 metres away.
When we get a win on Rocket League.
Lachlan Lamb back on the inside to that kick from the Labour, the standoff, and it's just about scrambled to safety. Oh no, came last off Papua New Guinea, so for the attack back on the 20.
That was a kick and chase.
No.
Yeah, look, nearly scored. Nearly scored.
Oh no, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's not a.
No, I'm just saying that because we always seem to get done over on that game, but if we do get win, it's always a good win.
Yeah, good read by Kyle Labour there. You could see Reece Martin was just getting upstream, wanting him to
We will get a win on Rocket League.
score to finish.
But we don't, because there are some cheating, dodging runs on the game.
Kick by Wales, 20 instead of 20 the Welsh line.
Well, this will be a test for that Welsh defence because Papua New Guinea are in the mood for more points here. Wessa Tenza spinning it.
My name is David Guetta and I am an icon.
Tonight, right here, but that was
That guy is an icon.
Yeah, poor pass.
David Guetta.
So clinical, you know. So Sydney, that left-hand attack for South Sydney, so good.
They just lost their shape a little bit here. They didn't have any lead runners. Everybody was on the same.
He's up there with like Fatboy Slim and all that, but just a bit more, makes more music on a regular basis.
I was going to ask you to, because the first half, Papua New Guinea looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, they're ready for that challenge against England. Can you play yourself out of form in a game? Can you lose?
Yeah, but he's also got other songs, but they've never reached number one.
You know, the conditions, your 30 points on the scoreline, you're just going to throw passes you wouldn't throw normally.
Different combinations come in.
Except Fatboy Slim has had a number one. He had a number one before he became Fatboy Slim.
Time the PNG coaching staff, they're thinking about that next game.
Yeah, and they can't not make enforced errors.
Ah, but you can't compare his previous music to now because he wasn't a DJ back then. He was actually a singer. No, he was a part of the house. He was a part of the House Martins in the 80s. His DJ work out. Yeah, his DJ work came after he left that group.
It's not a bad tactic by Wales, you know, slowing the game down, just making it a little bit messy, kick the ball out, let everyone walk to their position.
You can if you're Daft Punk. They got it hit off straight away. Daft Punk's they're legendary. Yeah, they come under DJ. They're the most iconic going. No. Yeah, literally everybody knows who they are. They are. Yeah, the only other one when I was growing up, I used to. Yeah, when I grew up, I listened to Daft Punk, but that was like you said, those two, and Daft Punk were the ones I used to listen to. Because they were more popular when I was young, when I used to listen to them, but I don't listen to them as much.
Interesting character, Chester Butler. Here we go. Might be the end of his night, but he revealed about a couple of weeks before the last.
Wow, very early, very good commitment. Someone in my chat who's watching it from Papua New Guinea at 6:45 in the morning. Which is commitment. And Wales are getting absolutely battered because they are shite.
Easily, just drifting and using the touchdown. Look, they're all in the same angle. There's no one cutting back with an option or nothing to hold a defence up. And again, a ridiculous offload in these conditions. It's puts in touch choice.
I think they're getting more purchase of Papua New Guinea when they hit that lead runner.
It's simple. It's simple. What you do is what they've done. They've dominated the forward exchange.
So guys, keep putting your questions down. Like, subscribe if you are new. Oh, at half time, folks, it's Plymouth Argyle 1, Exeter City 1.
Just a score at this stage. They started the night with a dream. Now a try will do. Antrobus tries to offload it.
Get in there, Exeter. Get a draw, please.
Have it back.
Safe.
And there, Bailey Antrobus, wasn't he?
And more and more. Yeah, but that song's for anyone to sing.
Ball's with a B. Ball's held in the scrum. Move to that right hand side. This is Akins. Caleb Akins. So they'll start a set inside their opponent's half.
I really admit, I'd be nervous if I was
No, but I hear people say nearly the same thing as what people say all the time. Because it's like some, like, yeah, it's like what I know some people always say to me. People can say, no, people.
So a set of six. A set of six inside their opponent's half. What can they do from here?
People can say the same thing as people because it's not like a lot of people own the word on the dictionary and own every word imaginable.
He'll get it back. No, he won't. It pops over his head. But Wales still have possession here. Still an opportunity. Ollie Olds. Inside again for Bailey Antrobus. Antrobus pushing hard. Labour kept a hold. But look where Wales are now. That's how close to glory.
It's not my fault if I want to say the same words. We all got to use the words eventually.
Spinning it back to the middle. Walker helps it on its way. Ralph now with a kick towards the corner. It's going to be caught, is it? No, it's not. It's rescued on that far side. Well, they crash into the advertising hoardings, but a friendly little shake of the hands there between Evans and Nutley. Wales will get another goal though.
Yeah, an early kick, you know, defence was narrow. Great recovery by back in left winger.
So a drop out, and again, bear in mind it's a greasy ball, but bear in mind this should be Wales back in possession, and is. And here comes Anthony Walker with a big run up. He came from the fence and came smashing in. Great to see him at this World Cup. His problems before the last World Cup well documented with the illness. But the Welsh now in possession and in position. It's a rare opportunity again here. Olds to Ralph. Back on the inside comes Lloyd. Still tackles in the bag. Curtis Davis rolls in at dummy half. Josh Ralph has possession again here. Ollie Olds now brings it to this left-hand side. This is Caleb Atkins. Inside for Keir. Elliot Keir. Little flick of the heels. Can he find a way to run through? No, he can't. It's just a solid wall that moves very alarmingly towards him and puts him down. Curtis Davis starts again. Oh, the ball's gone backwards. But they keep possession. Joe Burke offloads. This is Ralph. Ralph. Papua New Guinea being pushed hither and thither, but they keep firm in defence. This is the last play. Ralph is slow to his feet. It comes with Olds. Olds just slides it through into the in-goal area, and it's shuffled away. It's another drop underneath the sticks.
That's better from Wales. That's it. You go and break them down. Get a repeat set.
That's the goal, right? Try and draw a little bit of energy out of them. They're throwing a lot of shape at Papua New Guinea at the moment. Papua New Guinea are able to deal with it. But when you have to do that for a second set, a third set, that's when it becomes mission impossible.
So here
Patience they need.
The drop, and here comes another Welsh wave of attack. Anthony Walker slamming it forward again. Plays the ball. Here now comes Connor Davis. Platform being set again here by the Welsh. What can they work off the back of it? Curtis Davis spinning it for Olds. Olds now, back it goes, over the top but out of reach. Oh, it's been dropped. Dropped by Roderick Ty. But it was an initial forward pass the referee decides. So scrum down, Papua New Guinea headed.
And that's disappointing for Wales. You know, we're talking about they need to show some patience. good setup, good shape, good space, but as you were saying before, Chippy, the ball's got to go out in front. It's got to be a nice, clean catch in these conditions. It's been atrocious conditions tonight. So, by that respect, you've got to respect the ball. You've got to make sure everything is perfect when you're passing it.
Well, here come Papua New Guinea. Down comes the road. It's not stopped, has it? Absolutely hammering down. I thought it was going to be a night when, in these conditions, we're going to see a load of handling errors. But I mean, we've seen one or two, but not as many as you might have thought.
I'd argue there'd be more forced handling errors rather than just clean drops.
Yeah, I think unfortunately for Wales, the only thing where they are going to score is by a kick. Okay.
And goes Emmanuel Wayne, the prop forward, inviting 4 red-shirted Welshmen to get around him and make the tackle. And a skip and a jump on that left-hand side again, this time by Jeremiah Sandicum, another of the debutants tonight. Kick is high, Keir underneath it. It's going to be picked up there by Rhys Williams, who is barely in his stride before Rhys Martin has him around his shoulders and helped by Kyle Labour. It'd be lovely to see Rhys Williams score a try here tonight. He's the record-breaking Welsh try scorer, 22 in his 34th appearance, but he's never scored a World Cup try. Bit of a collector's item. He's not got one yet. Can he put that right here?
Good carry.
Again.
Evans again. Kyle Evans again. Keir. Punches another yard or two as he picks himself up. Here comes Rhys Williams. You know, once he breaks the line, he's capable of going the distance, whatever the distance. So, Papua New Guinea have to be careful when they're dealing with him. Ralph's kick. Johnston's across there. Ball like glue sticks to his hands. But the Welsh defence is good. That's good. 11 minutes to play. They've not had it all their own way in this second half. This has been a wonderful response by the Welsh.
It's been a great run, a grifty defensive performance in the second half. They've been under the cosh for a long, long time to start the second half. You know, they've rolled with it, and now they've had a little bit of possession and field position. Good performance, good second half performance.
Well, they're making a little bit of progress here. This is Rhys Martin, who's just inside his opponent's half before they push him back. And on the last play, Papua New Guinea will have to look for the kick from Labour. He has to be quick because the runners were coming towards him. He's got it away. Kyle Evans has knocked it backwards.
Yeah.
Now, what can he turn this into? Not much, because the defence is there waiting for him.
No.
Don't forget, you two, by the way, you're picking the player of the
No. No. No.
We'll wait that with interest. 2 minutes to play. You were those beginnings would have caught your eye. 2 Welsh as well, but you can never give a player a wall to a team that have been beaten as heavily as this, can you? So I think it's going to be a Papua New Guinea play.
I think Kyle Evans has played well. You know, he hasn't had much opportunity, but up in his heart, he's done well.
That will show your Welsh bias if you give him
No, there's no way. Anthems has run hard as well, but no, it's got to come from the PNG side.
Well, keep it. We'll reveal that a little later. No spoilers at this stage. Another 5 minutes yet.
Stop asking me then.
Okay. Olds with a kick towards the corner.
Good position on there by Johnson.
Nah.
Immediately throws it inside. There's a knock on from Nutley.
I was going to do that quite a lot because it does wake me up.
Blame the weather.
That's one of those takes where you're already looking and thinking about where you're going to run.
No, that.
You just had a little look.
No, because sometimes I don't get a lot of sleep when he's here because he snores. Because I enjoy having a friend staying over.
Just a try. That's all they want. Just a try. Here they come. Working it towards that right-hand side. Rob puts it out.
No, I just tell him off for snoring.
Threatening something special.
Offside.
Yeah, it's a differential.
I don't.
They're asking if they can play.
I don't sleep that much, but I do sleep.
They're up Handy from there. So here they come again. Here they come again. Can they get through?
Do not give Wales a try, please.
Resistance has been brilliant. Benyon, the first to have a go. Short pass again. Trying to burrow their way over. Can't get in. Will Evans gives way.
Don't give Wales a try. Don't let these gits score.
Walker. Walker. Well, that would have been a moment if he'd have managed to get through, but he couldn't. So Wales go left this time. It's with Ollie Olds. Olds and Olds has it knocked out of his hands with a
We're Sheffield Eagles.
pick it up and Akins saw a gap and then bang, bang, left and right. So he was stopped. Davies again. Just trying to push. Just trying to push back. Great defensive effort from Gary Russell.
Russell on in there.
Still hustling now.
And had to make
Come on, don't let Wales score.
And on the last play, it's wasted. I think Curtis Davis going out from dummy half. And the
Have that,
on the back again
Wales.
for his defensive efforts there.
Yeah. That face says it all, I think.
Have that, Wales. Because Papa,
They just can't help
it's
it.
Papa,
Line for you, though.
But not a bad place to start a
I'm not a bad omen.
half a metre off the try line.
Well, you're losing 30-0. That's not much consolation, is it?
I'm trying to find silver lining.
Oh, they're knocked on again. They're knocked on again. Wales get another go. I tell you, the roof will come off this place if Wales can score.
It's not my fault that Papua New Guinea player fumbled it.
You get that feeling it's a bit like when Jamaica was playing against New Zealand.
No.
Just willing to score a try. Come on, Wales, you can do it.
They've had two fantastic performances in this World
Wales, you ain't scoring.
They came so close to making the Cook Islanders. They really pushed Tonga in a way that Tonga might not have expected. Wales with Curtis Davis.
Yeah,
This is rough.
but the other thing is, they didn't, so unlucky.
Spinning a hit by Benyon. Now it's with Davis again.
Get out, 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 out.
Connor Davis. It's Curtis behind him. Walker helps it on. Papua New Guinea.
And then tomorrow's going to be a great day when Napoli go to Anfield and give Liverpool a hiding at home.
Curtis Davis skips out. It's with Ralph. Ralph switches into their
Because we did in the first game. Way! Have that, Wales, you git! Shove up your ass, eat rice, and now that's you over. Good night.
Well, he didn't have the ball with him when it really mattered.
And then hopefully Chesterfield can go and beat Gateshead.
Yeah, great effort. Look, good angle, comes inside. I thought you just got to get down. The stronger defence just gets him.
Oh, we'll give it our best shot. We got all the whole chance in the world,
He's not doing too bad in traffic, is he?
He's not doing the ball. He carries the ball very well.
including winning the FA Cup.
You made your decision now, Jeffy.
Yeah, we have, the Kazoo player of them.
But that still counts as a win.
Scored 2 tries. He's run hard. He's defended very, very well.
I think he had his head on someone's backside there with a scrum, didn't he? So
Yeah.
where's he off the field at the moment? He's on the bench at the moment.
He's done the damage.
They're saving him, aren't they? They got a big game on the weekend.
I don't support all of them. I follow.
Kazoo player of the match. Well done to Nixon Butts.
I follow.
Here's Wessa Tenza out of dummy half.
Chesterfield and Chelsea are the main two.
Themselves here tonight. Oakston are really enjoying themselves here tonight. Set the platform in the first half with a wonderful
Because that's family connections.
snuffed out any Welsh hopes of sneaking through the back door of qualification with that early try from Labour. And since then they've been in command. Labour.
But I still have a soft spot for them.
Oh, it's bounced away from him. They're queuing up here. They're queuing up. And they're over.
Try for Papua New Guinea. Have that fucking Wales. Shove up your ass quick. Good night and goodbye.
His first. He hardly had to travel for his second.
Yeah, because they're shite.
New Guinea
going up, so we're going up. We are going up, so we're going up.
Away from you, and it's very difficult. He puts it in the full back on the wing, and the bounce is horrendous. He doesn't get to it. That's a good chase. Good chase.
He's hit it perfectly. It's gone up. It started spiraling. You say Evans there. He would have thought at first.
We're not backward.
Comes down. It just bends away from him.
I'd have thought where that came down, I think the full back should have been there. Colin Watkins should have been there. It's a long way for the winger to come when you've got to. That backfield to cover as well.
And I'm guessing that he would have thought it was going to go too, because
That was only because one player got injured.
they just do not follow a trajectory that you'd expect them to. They go all over the place. And obviously, when these conditions,
Legend! Legend. He was only there half a season. We didn't have him as a manager a full season. Oh no, on Thursday.
Martin to add another 2, and he does just that. He's very often a 100% kicker, and that's down to his John Keir, the Welsh coach. Only going down to the touchline. Knowing his side well beaten tonight by a terrific Papua New Guinean team.
I have to give credit to the Welsh players. They come from lower divisions. They've had the toughest group. Full-time pros in it, and they have done extremely well.
We are, but if we get promoted by the playoffs, I'll be happy.
The kickoff, and then reward his possession back again. Here comes Walker, picking up the speed and pushing them off. The big Welsh roars going up now around Doncaster.
Yeah, we'll get you get fourth because we ended up playing Notts County. No, Notts County finished third, and we ended up. No, we played Halifax who were fourth, and if you finish seventh, you play fourth.
To the ground. 5 tackles to go. They've got time to get through all 5 tackles.
Fourth at the moment, below us, but we would have to finish seventh to play him.
And bundled down. Curtis Davis spinning it left. Ollie Olds.
Oh no.
Less than 8 meters to
Oh no.
But look at those big bodies in front of them that provide a formidable.
It's Soil Moors.
Slip over the top of them. Ralph puts it up, but it's taken down by Nutley. Nutley could try score on a couple of occasions. There's a try saver on this.
Yeah. But if the season ended now, I think they would be playing South End. No, Halifax finished third. Halifax finished third. And we would finish seventh, so it's actually third versus seventh, so we would actually play South End. I would take that. Full time. I'll have to have a look in a minute. Full time, folks. Papua New Guinea 34. Wales 0. Like, subscribe, the bell notification. Don't forget to post. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Napoli versus Liverpool. Where Liverpool get battered. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Like, subscribe.